Okay. Yeah. We're here. Okay.
You sure?
Not really.
I really hope you started it. But I mean,
I did.
okay. No, don't go check. If you trust yourself.
We always do.
This is true. Oh, good.
Technology.
Good job. Yeah, high five.
Technology.
We're Natty Talks. I'm Lisa.
Is that where we're going with
Yeah.
this?
That's how we always start it nowadays.
Is that how we started?
Yes.
Okay. Where are we again? We're at the Netherlands Plaza.
Not the Marriott.
Not the Marriott.
Yeah.
Which one is it? Hilton.
Hilton. Yes.
Fun story. Not to tie this into the Bengals.
This is a really perfect seat.
I stayed here the night before the Super Bowl. I rented this, right?
You rented this whole place?
No, I rented this room here, okay? And I did it when I was in Nashville.
Okay.
And I rented the room here because I was like, I have to come back up here.
Yeah.
And I wanted to stay in Cincinnati.
To watch the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The room I had was looking out towards TQL, and I had never seen the stadium before.
Okay.
And it had a tiger walking around it in the lights.
Heck yeah.
It was incredible.
Hell yeah.
Like sun coming. I have a picture of me with my McPherson jersey on.
Yeah.
And I'm standing like this, the sun. It's great.
Pretty awesome. Yeah.
But anywho.
Well, first and foremost, we have to say thank you. We hit 500 followers, so that's pretty awesome. So thank you for everybody who has supported us and been there for us. We greatly appreciate it, and I just have to say thank you to you. And this isn't blowing smoke up your skirt, but I appreciate you dealing with me and being patient with me, and that's what makes our dynamic great. And I appreciate everything that you do for our podcast as well.
No problem. I appreciate everything you do. Because this is not easy, let alone like trying to do this by yourself. It would be impossible.
No, absolutely not.
Greatly appreciate it.
Yeah.
Greatly appreciate the people that.
I'm awkward as fuck. I could not do this by myself without you. You provide a confidence that I sometimes can't tap into. So.
Right.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Appreciate the people that have supported us too.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. It's good. It's good knowing people. Good having friends.
It is. It is to know that you have support no matter what we post and what we do. We always have had support in our corner, so it's really appreciated.
Yeah. It's greatly appreciated.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people out there that I admire in the world.
Same.
Yep. Really appreciate them supporting us because this is not easy. It's not
No,
easy to do.
It is not.
No.
It's not.
I have to say a fact about this, where we're at.
Yes.
This is the oldest building in Cincinnati that is like this. This is the oldest skyscraper.
Yes.
JFK, Elvis, many other people have stayed here.
Tons of people.
Tons of people have stayed here.
Yeah.
This is on the historical United States of American historical site thing.
There's a plaque out front. The first time you brought me here, they gave me a little walking tour thing, and that was fun to read. So.
It's a beautiful hotel. It's hard for us to get a great shot of everything.
Yeah, it is.
But this bar is gorgeous. They play jazz here at night. On Thursdays, I think they do jazz nights and stuff like that. And Friday and Saturday, they have music and things like that.
Yep.
Great place to come get a drink.
What the heck did you get me?
I told him to make some. It has a sugar straw.
Oh boy.
This is Bullet on the Rocks.
It tastes good.
And this is
whatever
L8.
You got me. So.
Great. This is L8. He was like, okay.
I mean, they had it. You got it.
Need to give a shout out to these guys. So
yes,
there's a bartender here that I'm gonna get a picture of that we're gonna share. His name's Morgan, and he's been here for 30 years. And if there is a place that you need to come in Cincinnati just to sit down and have a drink and have a talk with someone who knows this city, that guy.
Morgan's your guy.
That guy, he has some stories. He's been here for 30 years. He's seen a lot of things.
Oh yeah,
here.
3 decades.
Decades.
Yeah.
And I've actually been talking to him about doing something here and doing something with him for probably 2 years now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Yep. But yeah, thanks for the people here who
yes.
did this.
Thank you to I think it's called the Orchid or the 931. That's what the bar is, I think it's called. But yeah, it's one of our favorite places to come and just have a chill night or just brainstorm for what we want to do for the podcast and whatnot. So.
Yep.
Yeah.
As you can tell, this is going to be a very different one.
Yeah, I'm just doing something a little different. and whatnot. We didn't, obviously, there's not a whole lot of like sports going on and whatnot, but I did feel like wearing my Cyclones jersey, and Joe is more dressed up for my damn birthday than I am, so
Right.
I want to.
It is your birthday. Happy
Yeah,
birthday.
thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Didn't realize that we were dressing snazzy, so I mean, I should have known. It's just you. It is you.
It's me.
Yeah, but I wanted to do something Cincinnati related, which is why I wanted to wear the Cyclones jersey because
It's okay.
we're going to a Cyclones game next week. So that'll be fun
Yep.
to go to, and then we got an FCC game at some point.
That's why you wore it.
Exactly, and
Peopling, man.
people are peopling, and I probably made a.
Oh, I
probably
stared a hole through it. I was like, what are you doing? Sorry, you probably couldn't see that. I mean, she
no.
literally was right here.
I was probably giving a bitch face, like, don't get into my shot.
It doesn't even matter that we're doing this. Like, if
Yeah, I know. I agree.
okay.
Like, it's just common sense and observation, and people.
Common sense is
people
key
do
these
not-
days.
yeah,
I don't think a lot of people are having it.
No,
but
they
okay.
don't. They don't. Our world's going to hell in a handbasket.
It is.
So.
It is.
It is. I know.
We probably should talk about the world.
Yeah, a little bit.
I know in the very first little thing we did, we said we wouldn't talk politics.
Yeah, but I think both you and I are kind of on the same table, or same page.
Yeah.
We're kind of just fed up and over.
Yeah,
What's
we're
going
kind of
on?
over with what's
Yeah.
going on.
I mean, for me to make a tweet about it, that's
Right,
saying
right.
a lot.
You know,
Yeah.
I have been kicked off platforms for the things I have said.
Yeah.
I was reinstated.
Oh snap!
Oh my God.
That's exciting.
That was a very, very, very lengthy and very brutal email I sent to that platform, and also with the letter I sent them on the platform. So it was very,
Yeah.
very harsh,
Yeah.
but it got the point across.
It did, and you got your account reinstated, and that's what matters. Is you
right.
proved to them that you deserve to be there,
Mm-hmm.
and other stuff shouldn't be there.
No, it should not.
So, yeah.
There's a lot of things happening in our world right now that are pretty shitty.
Yes.
Like I said on the first one, we live on the same shitty rock. We should probably be nice to each other.
We absolutely should.
Yep.
We need to extend grace and love to people, and
Yeah.
because, like you said, we live in a shitty world.
We do. It's pretty bad.
And when you continue to put out shittiness, it's just
Mm-hmm.
very detrimental to your own health as well as the others that you affect. And
Yeah.
that's why myself, I try to always put out positivity and
Right.
just the way that I was raised and the way that I choose to live my life in that way. So, and it's abundant with how many people have reached out today to wish me a happy birthday, and they all have said kind words and whatnot. So it's the energy that I'm putting out, I am getting back, which is taking me time to realize that.
Yeah.
But it's true.
Yep. Yep. No, what you put out, you receive.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. That's a very valuable lesson in life.
It is.
And always need to remind yourself of that.
You do. You're right.
That's why you should always put out good vibes.
At any age. Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're right. That's what I'm saying. At any
Yeah.
age. 30, 35, 40, 20,
Whatever.
25, 30, 35, 40. Like, yeah.
However old I am now.
Right.
I'm turning 21 next week, I think.
Okay. I was just going to start spitting off like an auctioneer, but okay.
27, actually. That was my
That's a
good year.
lot.
That was my peak.
Oh, okay. You say so.
I think I'm peaking now.
I mean, apparently I missed my golden birthday, which was when I was 18, so it's like, oh, dang it, but,
Oh,
you
well.
know, whatever.
Too young to know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of things have happened.
Yeah,
Super Bowl happened.
it did.
Just a little dive in. I think people are not thinking a lot about the world we're living in.
Correct.
Because I said after the Super Bowl, I said, you know, I'm actually very worried about the next few weeks.
Yeah.
Because
I think the Super Bowl was very much a distraction as
It's a
well as the
distraction.
Grammys.
Yep, it's all a distraction.
But I think people are starting to wake up to what's going on.
I think they are, and I hope they are, because if you don't start thinking about, I feel like if you aren't thinking about what's happening in this world and what's happening around you and the things that we're seeing,
Correct.
you yourself are doing yourself a disservice because you're not thinking.
Correct. You have to live with an open mind.
Yeah, especially now.
Oh, yeah.
You kind of seem like you're just oblivious.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying you have to watch everything.
Right. And you're speaking in general. You're not speaking
Yeah.
like at me. Because
You heard that voice?
I did hear the voice.
Apparently, this place is haunted too because there is no one standing there.
I just saw a
All
shadow.
but upstairs. I swear, I was like, did you just hear that voice right next to me? Because good Lord.
It's the guy upstairs. It's the big man. He's calling you.
Is that what it is?
No.
Maybe I'll disappear on camera.
Okay, let's not put that in. One, let's not use sound effects like that. Two, let's not put that into the air.
I don't know. I think it'd be cool if I just like vanished.
I'd be a little worried. If anyone's gonna vanish, it's gonna be me because it's gonna be like a Left Behind thing. Like I'm just gonna vanish and my clothes will just be here.
Just goes.
Just gone.
um.
Be a big old flash and
Yeah.
deuces.
Yeah. This is a valuable lesson, really. After the things that have happened this week,
Yeah, you and I
Yeah.
both have had very interesting weeks.
we've had very interesting weeks.
Yeah.
I think everybody's had a very interesting week with the things that have happened in our country.
Yeah. It's just
Things that happened in Kansas City.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because especially with what happened to me, and then seeing that,
Yeah.
that just really invoked the frustration and the rage in me.
And it's understandable.
Yeah,
Very understandable.
it is.
Yep.
As I'm processing through the grief of losing my high school best friend, it's to see senseless violence is just extremely frustrating because a good person in this world and a good soul in this world just left suddenly, and that's hard to grapple with. And that's just to see this senseless nonsense of
Right.
violence is extremely frustrating because
Yeah, it is.
it doesn't make sense.
Yeah. There's a lot I want to say on this, just letting you know.
Go for it.
First and foremost, we had our moment
We
with
did.
that. So
But thank you.
you're welcome.
Like I said, it's unspoken between us, but
Yeah, that's neither here for this.
exactly.
Yeah.
And if people really don't know what the hell I'm talking about, that's fine. I posted it, but if you want to know, then ask me. Don't ask other people.
Right.
Just come directly to me and say something
Yeah.
and ask
That's
me.
how you should do like everything. really.
Everything. Yeah, I agree. Because,
You know.
I mean, even it's understandable. Like,
Like,
hold on.
go ahead, do your thing.
Everywhere that I have posted what has happened, it's been posted, and people have reached out. It's understandable if you didn't see it. Social media is just the way that the algorithm is.
Right.
The algorithm is and whatnot. That's understandable. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, then just come ask me. Simple as that.
Yeah. It's get off the
ahead.
screen.
Exactly. Yes.
Not everything you see there is real.
Correct. I am not happy all the time, people.
Right. We're human beings.
If I'm happy right now, then there's an issue because then that means I'm not processing my grief,
Right.
which is not true.
Which is something I've said this to you about other situations, and what I thought was great was you actually said it back to me, and I don't think you realize this. But I told you, I said, to really get over something that's happening, regardless of what it is, you need to feel it.
Yes.
And I don't mean I mean you need to lock yourself in a room by yourself, nothing else around you, and feel it.
Correct. You need to feel and process through the emotions.
Right. And I'm speaking not just to like you as a woman, I'm speaking to
Right.
like me as a man, to other men. You need to feel it.
Right. Yeah.
Like I'm telling you that, bro. Like if you don't, trust me, it will come back.
Oh yeah. It'll
And
come out in other forms.
It'll come out in other forms.
Yes.
In different ways.
Yes.
You need to feel it when you need to feel it.
Yes. Absolutely.
Better to do it up front. I'm not saying, feel it, get over it, move on with your life, bye.
Right.
See, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying you need to feel that emotion because if you don't, it eats you alive.
Correct. You need to feel it. You need to self-analyze, and you need to self-internalize so that you can better yourself as a human being.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's for men and women.
Yeah. I'm not a woman, so I can't, whatever.
I know,
But I would be
yeah.
like, hey, to the men out there, make sure you remember that.
Yes. Because men's mental health matters just as much as women's mental health.
Yeah.
And yes, society will try to tell you you're supposed to be a man, be strong, and don't talk about it, but it needs to be talked about.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm a very confident man.
You are.
I don't
Pain
really
in my
care about
ass
what people
sometimes.
say.
Yeah.
Huh?
I said pain in my ass sometimes.
Well,
but
that's okay.
yeah.
I'm a man.
Exactly.
Women.
I already told you to shut the front door last time, so I
Yeah.
guess I Whatever.
But we did say earlier on the podcast, well, you not on the podcast, on the Twitter page. What happened out in Kansas City? You commented and said, I hate seeing this, and we've already been there, done that, talked about it.
Yeah.
But the one thing we did say, we said we're going to discuss guns.
Yes.
Uh,
You want to go first?
no, I want you to go first.
I think it is important for every American citizen, man or woman, to know gun safety in general and know how to use one, whether you decide to conceal carry or not. It is important because, one, as a woman, you shouldn't have to rely on a man to keep you safe because personal experience, I asked one of my exes one time to teach me, and he's like, oh yeah, I don't need to teach you, I'll always be around.
Right.
Where the fuck is he?
Right.
So it's kind of like,
Yeah.
in
You
my
need to be able to defend yourself
opinion,
as a human being.
everybody needs to know some form of self-defense, and gun safety is a big thing that needs to be, I think, taught, whether it be not really taught in schools. I don't think it needs to be taught in schools, but it's something that needs to be taught, especially if you have a gun in the home and you have children. I think, they should absolutely know.
You should be a responsible gun owner.
Exactly.
It's called
yes.
responsibility.
Yes. Yeah. So yeah, man or woman, I think everybody should take take some type of gun course or concealed carry case or class or
You want
words.
reason why you should do a carry conceal class is because they don't just teach you, how to put a weapon on you without being seen. That's not the point. The point
Correct.
is they teach you the law.
Yes.
So you know where your boundaries are.
Correct.
Even though certain departments in this country seem to be weaponized against us.
Correct.
That will not be mentioned. You can think what you want to think, but
Think what you want to think, do your own research, and if you want to have a conversation with us, then we'd love to get coffee,
Right.
lunch,
And
coffee.
Right.
Get coffee?
Coffee.
Co-
And for the love
coffee,
of God,
lunch,
hold
dinner.
on, for the love of God,
Yeah.
I am a very deep person.
Yeah.
And the people who don't necessarily know me that well, but I do love them tremendously.
Right.
I have a lot to say.
Yeah, you do.
I have a lot of substance. So on certain topics, especially this one,
Yes.
if you're not going to have a conversation with me that is carrying some type of substance, then don't even talk to me
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
because you're just wasting my time.
Well, you and I both don't like small talk.
I don't.
We can't stand it.
I am way past small talk.
Yeah.
I don't give a shit about small talk.
No.
I don't want to use too much bad language on here. But it's for real. I don't really give a shit about small talk. I have better things to do.
I know.
And we were talking about this earlier. What you put out in the world, you get back.
Correct.
So if you're going to talk about something, why not talk about something that has substance and has meaning in this world we're living in
Yeah.
instead of talking about something that is just stupid?
Yeah, I'd agree with that. Yep.
I don't
But
have fucking time for drama shit. I don't, right?
Right.
Like, I don't fucking care.
I know.
I don't care what Susie did with Tim. I fucking
I don't even
give
know
a shit.
I don't even know who Susie and Tim are.
Me
but
either.
What are your? You got my thoughts on guns. What are your thoughts?
Right.
Back on track.
Yeah. Carry conceal classes are definitely very important, even if your state does not require them. And I'm like, Kentucky doesn't require carry conceal anymore. That's fine and dandy. That's great. I think it's great. But people need to stop thinking that because they are giving a right, that they are protected. As we're seeing in other situations in this country,
Correct.
you're not.
Correct.
And we had this conversation about something,
Yeah.
well, yesterday or 2 days ago.
Maybe.
Oh, I know what it was.
Okay. I have a thought also, but continue.
What?
I was just gonna say, just because COVID happened doesn't mean that shootings stopped. They went down drastically
Well,
because of COVID, but obviously they're gonna slightly ramp back up.
how far of a rabbit hole do you want me to go down?
We're not going that far of a rabbit hole.
Okay, all right. That's why I'm saying.
That's an off topic. You and I can rabbit
Yes.
hole off topic.
Let's-
Off topic.
Let's try to
Off
not
screen.
go too far into this rabbit hole
Anyways.
because I can sit here and talk for about 7 hours.
Shush. That's why I said it was just a thought.
Okay.
Okay. But now I made you lose track of thought.
Yeah, that's you
Sorry.
stopped me. Where was I?
I asked you your opinion on guns.
No, what was I just saying? Say the point.
Sorry.
Thanks. Anywho, stop thinking that you can protect yourself
Correct.
by hoping your governing body is going to have your back when something goes wrong.
Correct. It's every man for himself.
Damn right.
Yep.
I don't want to disclose too much information about myself, but I
fair.
have gotten through a few things
Yep.
lately. And I did that because I had no fucking fear of any of it. I was like, nah, you're all stupid as shit. And I did my research and I proved myself out.
You did.
And probably shouldn't even talk about it really because I had to sign a document that I wouldn't. So,
All right. Well, let's not then.
which makes another point about NDAs and the NFL, but we'll go past
We won't go down rabbit holes.
it. Yeah. Anywho,
But yeah, let's not because I'd rather not have to bail you out of jail. Actually, I wouldn't bail you out of jail. I probably would let you sit there and think about what you did.
and do anything.
I know.
But knowing your rights, knowing the law is very important
Yes.
because it is very obvious that certain things are being told to be against helping us. And I don't want to just say what that is,
Right.
but we've had this conversation off
We have.
this,
And
and
that's-
I don't want to put this on here. So
Right. Well, and that's why we both are saying that like you need to do your own research, and if you do your own research and you want to talk more about it, then join
Yeah.
us for lunch,
Yeah.
dinner, drink, coffee.
Hang out with us.
Come hang out with us and talk.
Let's be
and
humans.
See,
Let's talk again.
yeah, and
Remember
just
what we used to do when we talked to each other?
stop interrupting me.
How's it feel?
To be interrupted?
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Did you lose your train of thought?
Yeah, I did.
Win.
Okay.
So, your tweet was saying that I would have a idea of what we could do with guns in this
yes.
country.
Yes.
And me saying this, I have spoken on a radio show before, and that was in Wisconsin. I think.
It was.
Mitch. What's his name?
Yep, I remember. It's probably the one person who listened in.
He probably was the one person that listened, yeah. Yeah. But when I had said this, you can disagree with me if you want, but you better come back and say something with some common sense and some logic because don't come back with me, oh, they're fucking bad. I'm sorry, guns are the only thing that's keeping this country together at this moment. Because it's the only thing that is putting a boundary between what I think would really happen if we didn't have it.
Correct.
Yeah. So, and I have thought long and hard about this because I am an avid gun owner.
Yeah.
Avid gun owner. I love guns. Not because I like killing anything. I don't
No,
even
you're
hunt.
not. You're not gun happy.
No, I don't hunt. I actually just got a deer gun because I want to feed myself and stop eating, whatever the hell I'm eating.
Right. You're trying to be healthier.
That, and I would just not say get off the grid, but I want to get off the
I mean,
grid. I want to be able to self-sustain myself.
It is not a bad idea. I mean, the people that
No.
we were calling crazy and back then might have a good point.
Yeah, all
so.
the people you thought were nuts, are they looking so nuts? Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, a year ago, when I started thinking, look at Nashville today.
Well.
There were Nazis walking around.
Yeah.
I tell people all the time, stay the fuck out of Nashville. Something's wrong there.
Well, and
Dear people that I absolutely loved in this world,
right.
who I want to mention this. My dear friend watches this in Carolina.
Yeah.
Dear friend of mine. She had life made in Nashville. And I can't remember if she left before or after the shooting, but I think it might have been after. But yeah, me and her hung out all the time and just loved each other's company.
Right. And
And
even I've said it. Like, I've been a few times, but each time I've gone, the energy has been different.
yes,
Sorry, I interrupted you
thank
again.
you.
You took a long enough pause. I thought you were done.
I am
Sorry.
thinking a little.
Sorry.
So she watches this. She's like, oh, this is how I keep up with your life. Because we were truly great friends and experienced something that not many people get to experience. Not like we did it together. We did it our own separate lives, but we experienced Nashville and what was happening.
Right.
And if you didn't live, my buddy Gabe, who I met the other day, who I went to college with, I had no idea he lived in Nashville. I had no idea he just moved back up here from Nashville, just like I did. And me and him started talking to each other.
Yeah, we just ran into him coincidentally.
Yeah, at Yard House.
Yeah. We love Yard House.
We love y'all, dude. But even his buddy was like, what is going on down there? And I said, man, just something's wrong. Something's wrong. I don't know if it's because California flooded it. I don't know if it's because, I don't know. I don't know. After COVID, something just became off.
Yeah.
Everything became off.
Right.
And a lot of people thought I was crazy for saying it.
I mean, I thought you were crazy when you first started telling it to me too, but then I started to think of the few times that I've been there, and I was like, no, I can pinpoint what he's talking about.
No, and I truly love the area of Nashville, right? Like, I mean, where I lived at, I loved, like, I loved it all.
Right.
I never wanted to come back. I never wanted to move back here.
Right.
That's how, and I mean,
that's how bad it got.
And it's not like to be honest, I was living great.
Yeah.
I was living fantastically.
You were.
What was going on there, that was my life. I was like, fine, I have reached the pinnacle of what I wanted in life.
Right.
And then I had to leave it.
Yeah.
And I don't think people really can comprehend,
Right.
So my friend that watches this, she, her family is from there. She's from there. She has this, she's a beautiful mother and she's a beautiful mom. She has a beautiful son that she takes care of herself.
Yeah.
Killing it in life.
Hell yeah.
She lived in a great place. All of that. Everything was wonderful. And then out of the blue, she calls me and says, hey, it's been fun. Bye. And I didn't try to stop her. I said, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
I am not far behind you.
Yeah.
Right?
Right.
So that brings us back to this whole gun situation.
Yeah.
Because after that shooting in Nashville, that's when it just was done.
Yeah.
There were other events that happened there.
Right. But that was the start of the turning point and the tipping point. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to go into detail about that.
Why
whatever that situation.
Why would you? Yeah.
You're right. I'm not going to.
There's no need.
So this is what I said on that radio show about guns. I said, look, we can't do anything about the guns that are out there in the world right now. In the United States, we can't. You're not going to be able to ever do anything about it. Sorry.
Right.
Lost cause. If you were sitting there saying, we need to get rid of guns, you are, so I don't care. You're horribly mistaken.
Right.
You are mistaken.
Right.
You need a way to protect yourself.
Yes.
You need a way to feed yourself. You need a way of being secure,
Yeah.
At the same time, people have lost a sense of what their responsibilities are, I think. And
I could agree with that. Yeah.
If you have a child, it is your responsibility to be a parent.
Correct.
Right?
Yes. Tenfold, yes.
If you have a pet, it is your responsibility to be a pet owner.
Yes. I think people have lost the realization that they have an authority and as well as rights in this world.
Why wouldn't they?
Well,
Why wouldn't you? I would.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I think people have, like you said, people don't really have a whole lot of common sense anymore.
No.
As well as, we're not going to go down this rabbit hole, but they've been slightly brainwashed probably.
Right. I mean, what is real? What is real? I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what's real?
Yeah.
Do you know what's real, what's happening in this currently?
I know what you're saying.
If you're looking at fucking Twitter, do you know what's real?
No.
No, you don't.
No.
So instead of looking at something and being like, oh shit, look at it from a mile high view and say,
With an open mind.
what is going on?
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes.
And this we're talking in circles, but this is
We
great.
are,
This
but
is a great
yeah.
conversation.
I mean,
hope,
that's just
I
you
hope
and
people make it this far in this video so they can hear this kind of
right.
conversation.
But that's just you and I. We talk in
Right.
circles sometimes.
And people need to like hear this. This is how you communicate.
Yes.
Like you're
we
recovering a
talk in
lot.
circles, and then I'll just throw something random in there that either like pisses him off or it takes him on a tangent.
Yeah, but I want to land this one, so we're gonna finish it.
Okay.
I love this. I love doing this kind of.
I know.
This is great.
That's what we were getting. That's what we were
Right.
getting towards. Like,
Right.
obviously, yeah, sports is a big thing in Cincinnati, but like,
We're starting
gonna,
to
we're
we're starting to push the gas pedal down a little bit. You know.
exactly. I
This
thought
is
we were
all-
taking off.
This is all strategy, right?
Oh, okay, sure.
It's all strategic.
Yes.
You can't do anything in this world without strategy.
Sure.
So you can, but it doesn't work.
I'll trust you on that.
You said it earlier today.
I
You're
did.
like,
I did.
Yeah,
I did.
it works.
Land the
Life
plane.
is nothing but a big chess game, just like the sport
Well,
of football.
I don't even know how to play chess. So okay.
Checkers.
Okay, I know how to play that.
There you go. If you can't play chess, play checkers at least.
Yes.
Okay,
What about go fish?
that's fine too.
Okay.
Just learn how to play the game.
Okay.
Don't go to the casino with Bengals and bourbon.
Go with Christine.
Go with Christine.
Go with Christine.
Go with Christine.
Yes.
Maybe not pork chop.
Nah.
Yeah, no, you should
Yeah,
definitely
you just
go
go
with
with
the
pork
casino
chop.
pork
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh god.
Land the plane. Or are we hitting some turbulence?
No.
Okay.
To land this gun conversation, this is what I keep saying that needs to happen. By the way, if you really can't see that certain authority, we'll say in this country, doesn't give a shit about you, they would have changed something that's wrong.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had to say this. Clearly, they don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Because, and I said this, about certain things. I said, very educated people become very ignorant when they don't get involved and don't allow themselves, or they allow themselves to be led by idiots.
Correct. And they stop learning from their own experiences and stop educating themselves.
Yes. It takes a very ignorant person to do that, right?
Yes.
So,
Because until the day you're 6 feet underground or cremated, you are always learning, you are always growing.
better be.
If
Because this
not,
world
then-
is always moving and it's
Yes.
going in weird directions every day.
Yes, it is.
But this is to land this one. This is what I said, and if you want to have a rebuttal, please come join us for some
Libations?
libations. Sure, I don't like the
Or
whole
coffee.
table. Coffee. That's
Oh,
what
you wanted me to say coffee again.
coffee. Yeah,
I don't know where the accent came from.
I don't
I'm
either.
literally from here.
but
But according to Christine, we have an accent here. So
apparently. But this would be my fix to this whole gun situation, and I think this is logical. And I do this off of science, because scientifically we're told that men who do most of the shootings in this country, typically it's not women, they are not their brains have not fully developed until they're 25.
correct.
Science says that. I didn't.
You're right. You're correct.
Science. Okay?
You're correct.
So if I was to make a change, I would say, why in the world would you give somebody the ability to buy a gun at the same age that they can buy alcohol?
Or join the military at 18 and then shoot
Well-
a gun.
Well, hold on, man.
Sorry.
Like, why would you? Why would you give somebody that's not fully developed as a mature adult, why would you give them the ability to purchase booze and not have an understanding of what they're doing with a gun? Because most people that do things with guns don't really know what a gun can do.
Correct.
And there's been historical things that have happened, and the reason why they weren't as bad was because the person doing it didn't know what they were doing. Because people who know what a gun can do don't ever use it in the wrong way, unless
Correct.
they're pushed to a point, right?
Correct.
Like, typically that doesn't happen because they know what it'll do.
Correct.
So I would say push the age limit to 25 to buying a gun. to fix the guns that are in the country currently. Morgan. To
Yes.
fix the guns that are in the country currently. I wish. Damn it. If he comes back out here, I'm gonna stop him. Like, come here, dude.
Okay.
Come here. I'm gonna fucking talk to him.
Yeah.
Current if they're or for the guns that are here, if you're under the age of 25, you can't buy ammunition. Sorry. I would say how to get around that with a loophole, but I'll let you figure that one out there.
Do your own research.
Do your own research. And I'm not saying it's not even research. It's being smart.
Yes.
Because if you're that smart, you're not going to do something that is wrong.
Correct.
Are they closed?
They might be. Woohoo, we closed out a bar. They might be closing, yes.
It's 9:30.
Yeah. You'd have to Google it to find out. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't have my phone. But we're landing the plane.
Landing a plane. So, under 25, you can't buy ammunition. 25 to buy a gun. To get around situations that, because somebody's like, well, I want to own a gun, whatever. Okay. There's a few things you can do. You can join the military. Once you go through basic training, they teach you gun safety. They teach you how to use a weapon. You're taught. Congratulations.
Yes.
You get a pass.
Right.
If you are a police officer or a fire or EMT person, you are trained on saving a life. Typically makes it hard to take one. Right?
Yep.
And yeah, I would change that. And I'm sure there's going to be all kinds of people who are like, this is wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong, you're wrong. And like, okay, we'll come back with a logical explanation to why I'm wrong or why that wouldn't fix the situation a little bit. You're never going to make it perfect.
Yeah, come have a conversation with us.
Right.
Yeah.
Please. Because obviously the people running this great country don't care.
Correct.
So.
And we're not saying come have a debate with us. We're saying come have a conversation with us.
Right, I'm not debating.
No.
Sorry, I'm not debating.
We did that in the car earlier.
And that was a good conversation.
It was.
It was a good debate.
Yeah.
It's about God.
Yeah.
It was a great one.
Yeah.
I was arguing back with you with Bible stuff.
But you.
By the way, she's a lot more religious than I am.
And again, not religious, spiritual.
You're spiritual, sorry. You're a lot more spiritual than I am.
Yes.
I'm spiritual my own way, you're spiritual in your own way. It's probably how it should be. God doesn't care if you go to church. God just cares that you have a relationship,
Exactly.
Or whatever you believe in. I don't care what you believe in.
It is relationship.
Just believe in something.
It's relationship over religion.
Yeah.
So yes, you were trying to have a debate with me.
I mean, we did.
And you were trying to provide factual things, but you didn't actually provide anything. But you said you were going to find it and you were going to send it to me.
Right. That's what you do. You have
Exactly.
factual things.
So So whenever you send it to me, we will continue our conversation.
I can't believe that they're closing. It's 9:30
I could
on
be-
Sunday.
Tomorrow's a holiday?
Right. Stupid one.
Yeah, I still have to work. Everybody else doesn't.
Stupid one.
Okay.
It's President's Day, isn't it?
Yes.
Interesting. Very interesting.
I know. Sometimes it falls on my birthday. The only time it was enjoyable is when I got a day off from school. Now I'm an adult and I still have to work.
I know. You still have to pay taxes too, don't you?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. But see, if I worked for the government, then I would have the day off. But I
I
don't.
know.
So,
I know. Funny how that works.
yeah. So again, if you ask me later if I worked for the government, I'm going to tell you to shut the fuck up.
You're a Fed, aren't you? And it's been great. See you later.
If looks could kill.
Oh God. But yeah, it's been a wild week.
Oh, I thought that's how we were actually ending it.
Fuck no, I'm not into it that way.
Perfect.
I'm gonna sit here and just keep talking until I feel like I don't want to talk anymore.
Okay.
I was gonna. I just.
I'll listen. I'll chime in.
I don't know. Just looking. Sorry, making sure that we're good. We'll try to get about 7 or 8 more minutes in here.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't even know what time it is.
It's 9:36.
Gotcha. Okay.
How you doing, Morgan?
Hey, I'm good. How's it going?
Doing
Good.
great.
How was your drink?
It was perfect.
Good. What do you think of those little light fixtures?
They're neat.
I really
They're
like
different.
them.
I think it's good because it's not too much.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
It-
simple.
It's kind of it really is fitting for the room. When the first time I saw them, I was like, I think I really like these.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, they're
I'm
great.
picky. You know that.
Yes.
Yeah. No, it looks good. Looks good.
This is perfect, by the way.
Oh, custom made.
I appreciate that.
Custom made.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. One of the things about me is I will create a lot of drinks. I listen to my guests. If they describe a drink that they want or a flavor they want, I can make it.
Will you come stand by Joe? Will you go stand over there?
Come here.
But I've never drank alcohol.
Really?
No,
You never drank?
no,
Really?
I can't.
Well,
That's art.
yes.
That's
I
art.
because of health conditions.
Okay.
Back in 1967, I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And I was in the hospital with my father, and the doctor came in and he said, I'm just going to tell you, and this is how medicine was back in the day, your lifespan will be 30, 40 if you're
wow.
lucky, which was true at the time.
Yeah.
My mother's sister had just passed away because she decided she was type 1 diabetic, and she decided to have a baby,
Oh, wow.
which was unheard of
Yeah.
back in the day, and unfortunately she passed away.
Okay.
So I had to adjust my lifestyle.
Yeah.
Make a decision.
And I had to make decisions when I got older.
Yeah, absolutely.
And one of the things, I was never going to alter my mind with drugs or alcohol because I had to be in tune to what my body was telling me.
Exactly.
Now,
Yeah.
they've come a long way. I'm hooked up to machines.
Right.
They all
Yeah.
tell you, so you can see I'm perfect right now.
There you go. He's running great.
Yeah.
He has
Yes,
good
you are.
levels.
Yeah. So see how my level, but I have to be in tune with it.
Yeah.
And I probably could drink alcohol, but because I never have,
Yeah.
Why
You're not
even-
missing anything.
you're not
60
missing
I'm
anything.
65. If I haven't had,
you're
if
not
I've
missing
done without it, I haven't.
Exactly.
We lost a coworker last year. He was shot and killed, and he was 25. And they did a celebration of his life back in April at O'Malley's. And so I was at the celebration
Yeah.
because I thought a lot of him. He was I was his mentor.
Yeah.
And they did a round of shots at O'Malley's. They brought big trays out for
Yeah.
everybody. And the room stopped when my hand went in, and I did a shot for him.
Yeah.
And because Ryan always wanted me to do a shot at New Year's.
Yeah.
And he goes, come on, come on, come on. And so I did.
Yeah.
It was awful, but I did
Oh,
it for
yeah.
him.
But-
That's what I said. You're not missing anything.
It was awful, but
Yeah.
I did it for him.
Yes.
And I know that he was looking down with a smile
Absolutely.
on his face saying,
Oh,
you
yeah.
did
Absolutely.
it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, like Joe said, this is an art. You
Yeah, it's
create
art.
beautiful, beautiful
I,
drinks.
It's paying attention to my guest,
Yes.
listening to my guest, and making what is going to make them happy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So that's
Yeah.
all I do.
I don't know what he told you, but it was it was perfect for my birthday. So
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it.
Yeah, appreciate it.
yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm glad we got you to come over here. I was like, oh, I need to stop him because I still need.
Yeah, well,
Are you-
we're really slow over there now. So
Okay.
I was about to say,
Well,
are
we
you all
thought
closing?
we thought you were
No,
closed, and we
no,
were like,
we
oh my
got
gosh.
another hour, so I'm just doing cleaning. And
Okay,
doing,
great, great. Because I
all
want to
that
stop
stuff.
over and just get a picture of you at
Yeah,
your bar.
you sure
'cause-
can.
Yeah,
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 absolutely.
great,
Yeah.
great.
So,
Sounds good.
Yeah.
I don't know what I look like. I came in on my day off.
You look fantastic.
I don't know
Yeah.
what I look like.
You look
No,
good.
you look great. Great as
But,
always.
Yeah.
Yeah, very good. Very
Absolutely.
good, man.
But it's I think whoever goes into this business, has to love it.
Yes.
I made that decision at the age of 37. I'd never been in a hospitality business. I was an educator for 9 years. I retired back in 1989. I was, had my own business, sold it in 95, wanted to stay here.
Yeah.
And I read a book on how to make drinks. And I thought, I'm just going to treat people, and I entertain quite a bit at home.
Yeah.
I always have parties. A lot of the locals have been to my house.
Right.
And I thought, I'm just going to treat people as a guest in my house.
Yeah. Absolutely.
What's unique about this bar is we have made it into a local bar, not a typical hotel bar.
Yeah. Yes.
And it's a great combination. I was telling a gentleman
Absolutely.
he was from out of town. He came over from the Hyatt,
Okay.
Okay, great.
and
Yeah.
he was enjoying his drink over here. And he met some locals, and he was having a great time. And I
Good.
said, this is what it's all about. Of course, tonight's a slower night,
Yeah.
but, introducing people to other people
Yes.
and making everybody feel welcome.
Yes. Absolutely.
And that's what I love about it.
Yes.
And if anyone, and we have all walks of life.
Yes.
I mean, all walks of life come in here.
Yes.
and I want them to all feel comfortable. And they do.
Yeah,
They come back to me
they
and they
do.
go, "We come here because we feel welcome."
Yes, you create a very safe and authentic
that
environment.
Is what I want to hear.
Yes.
And if anybody gives anybody a hard time,
They
gotta
got to
deal
go
with
through
me.
Morgan. Yeah, absolutely. Morgan, what is the name of your book?
I haven't named it yet.
Oh, okay.
I haven't
Still
named
working on it?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
still. Yeah, I haven't come up, but it'll be something very unique because
Okay.
I like things to be a little different.
Oh, absolutely.
So,
Yes.
but I've got all kinds of notes, and like I said, I'm a senior citizen, but I got a long life ahead
Oh,
of
yes,
me.
you do.
And I've got a lot of notes and
Yes.
a lot of things.
Yes.
My life has been very interesting.
Oh, yeah. Well, when that book comes out, we will both be excited to support you in it and be there for you for it. Yeah.
It'll be like I said, I have had a very unique life.
Yeah.
And
Absolutely.
I've enjoyed every minute of it.
Good.
It's not all been good, but it's all been interesting.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Well,
Very
I'm gonna
good.
Continue with my work, and I'll
Awesome.
be back over
Yeah.
that bar.
We'll see
All
you
right.
over there in a little bit. Man, I love Cincinnati.
I do too.
God, I love this city.
Absolutely.
'Cause that
He
doesn't
is-
happen.
He is a staple, charismatic person of this city. So
Yeah. Come here to this bar and
Again.
go talk to that guy.
again, you do not have to stay here. You can literally just walk in off
Yeah.
the street.
I've only stayed here once.
Yeah.
I come to this bar
I have
every time
never
I'm in
stayed here.
downtown. I just
Yeah.
walk in here and look.
Yeah. I think Britt told me that whenever she does stuff at the holiday convention thing, this is where she stays because it's short distance or whatever. And I remember her telling me about Morgan before you did, and I was like, "Dang, I need to come with you sometime." So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, no, he's a great guy. Great
He
guy to
is.
sit and talk to.
Yes.
You learn a lot from that man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Walks of life in this city.
Absolutely.
You always talk to interesting people.
For sure. Yeah.
Um,
Is there anything else you wanted to touch on, or
yeah, let's just keep going.
okay?
Who cares? What are they gonna do? Put us in Natty Talks jail? You're good. I was making sure your thing wasn't hitting your cross necklace you got on there.
Huh?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
That's gonna sound funny.
Yeah, I know. If people have not picked, hold on. If people have not picked up on that yet, I make odd noises. So
Yeah.
that's
Yeah,
just
it's okay. It's okay to be odd. It makes life more interesting. too.
exactly. Because now you made me self-conscious earlier about what you said, so that now every time I'm gonna think about it.
About what?
Whenever I fumble words,
Who cares?
yeah, but you made me self-conscious about it because you're like, you shouldn't do that.
I'm not talking about fumbling on words.
Okay.
It's okay to fumble on words. I do too. Who cares?
Yeah, no, but
That's
just-
side conversation. Just come on now.
you made me self-conscious.
Oh my God, I'm sorry. It's
No,
okay. I get self-conscious too.
I know you do.
I'm a very confident person, but
You are. So the one time that you were somewhat self-conscious about something, and then I helped build you back up, and I know how excited you were about that, and then for that to be kind of shitted all over and brought you down, it really pissed me off.
yep. You know what's funny?
Royally pissed me off.
I know. Appreciate that. Thanks.
You're welcome.
What's
It wasn't just for the fact of you, it was also because it kind of tied me into it as well. So
right? It was also an art form.
exactly.
Somebody's work.
Exactly. It
Um,
was a beautiful building.
yeah. What I think is funny is it did make me upset, not because of whatever.
Yeah.
And for the people who follow this closely, I hope you're still listening to this too.
Yeah, we have no idea how far longer this is, and
I hope it's still on.
do you want to go check or do you want me to check?
Not another Detroit.
Oh, don't remind me. I still feel bad.
That's okay. Don't feel bad. It was great. It was great practice for this because we had a great conversation with Devin.
Yeah, that's true. You're right. You're
yeah.
right.
But
Damn it, a man's right.
I know. I guess some people in this world just don't like masculinity and someone being a fucking man.
Yeah,
Honestly, I just think it's jealousy, because
it could be. Could be a mix of things.
I work very hard at anything I do, not just
I know.
I work
I know.
very
You work very
fucking
hard at being a pain in my ass sometimes.
right. Keeps you on your toes.
Yeah,
But-
I mean, he is right. It keeps me on my toes. I haven't had to been like a sass ass in years, so it's nice to be able to keep my wit strong because it has been a while. But
It's always a good idea to be witty.
sometimes you push it a little bit, and half the
okay.
time I want to tell you to shut up. But I am also very kind, which I'm well aware I need to stop being kind. I've been told by
No.
by you and a million other people.
No, I tell you not to be nice.
This is true.
Being nice is stupid.
This is true. Okay.
Let me tell you why.
Okay, I will listen to why you think being nice is stupid.
Because it does
I will listen with an
nothing
open mind,
for anyone to be nice.
even a little bit.
Nothing.
Okay.
Because being nice means that you're not saying something that you probably should.
Do you think people get the word nice and kind confused and,
Oh, yeah.
and intertwine them?
It's very simplistic, really. It's
Okay.
very simplistic because I don't think people realize like there's a difference in nice and there's a difference in kind. I am not a nice person.
No, you are not.
No, I'm not. I do that on purpose. I
know.
used to be a very nice person.
Same.
Being nice gets you
I
walked
still
on.
am, but yes, yes.
Being nice really is kind of cowardly to yourself and cowardly to other people because you're not saying something because you don't want to be not nice.
You don't want to offend somebody.
Right. So you're not being honest.
Okay.
Being kind is very simplistic. It's being nice, but you put action behind what you do and what you say.
Okay.
Because anything is, we can sit here and talk and do whatever until our faces are blue and we don't know what's going on.
I don't know. I'd be turning blue, but okay.
But
Yes.
that's just wasting our breath.
Yeah.
If you don't do something, then what's the point in being
If
nice?
your actions don't mess, if your actions don't mess,
Match? There you go.
if your actions do not match up with your words, then your words are worthless.
They are. Sorry. Hate to say it.
No, you don't.
It took me 35 years really to realize that, I think.
Yeah.
That, no, it took me about 34, because I think I've been saying to you, stop being fucking nice.
Yeah.
And you took it as me being mean to you
Yes.
at first.
Yes, I did.
And then you started realizing what I was saying.
Yes, I did.
And,
Because I thought with an open mind.
right. And you started realizing that I wasn't being mean, I was telling you.
Yes.
If you are being nice to someone, you're not fully investing yourself in someone because you're not actually putting action behind what you're doing. And if you don't put action behind what you're doing, you don't really fucking
And
care.
you're not being your authentic self.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And I think, I will say this.
Yeah.
We were talking about, things that we had put on there.
Yeah.
I'm sure a lot of people noticed it wasn't there anymore.
Yeah.
I wonder if people thought, oh, he did that because he, felt bad.
Fuck no.
Fuck no.
I was pissed that you
think I-
deleted it.
You think I fucking cared? I did it so you fucking know I saw,
Yeah.
But
But that's why I was pissed you deleted it.
I know. I knew you were mad. I didn't give a fuck.
I
I
know
wanted
you
to make
didn't.
sure people knew.
I know.
You think I fucking care that somebody's upset about how I look? I work hard, motherfucker. I don't care.
You do.
Sorry. Sorry, you're a little bitch.
Okay.
I don't care.
Yeah, you're right.
Hey, life's
And-
not easy.
And this is where Joe has held me accountable. I wanted to be petty,
Yeah, I
and
told you not to be.
and he wouldn't let me. And he's
Yep,
right.
so
and
don't
he's
be
right.
petty.
And he's right.
That's okay. It's all right.
That's not who I am.
Right. It's just, it is upsetting because there are people who I absolutely adore in this world.
Correct. But life goes on,
Yeah.
and you move forward.
And
We both move forward.
No hard feelings.
Exactly.
I get it.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is
All
what
right.
it is.
It is what it is.
Water under the bridge.
Right. Okay.
Forgive and forget.
That's right. Okay.
Forgive. Remember, set different boundaries.
Yeah, I don't forget. I don't hold grudges, but I don't forget.
Correct.
That's
Why I said forgive but not forget, but men now aware and set different boundaries.
That's right.
And I think people forget that sometimes silence is not a bad thing.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been kind of silent on here.
Yeah.
since a few things happened.
Yeah. Silence is
Um,
not a bad thing. No is a complete sentence, and not everybody can be at your beck and call and will.
Right.
If
You know, we have lives.
if Joe was up my ass, I would literally be like, stop being a stage 5 clinger.
Right. Like our relationship, which this is just two human beings, you
We
know.
are just friends. I
Right.
don't understand why people in general
I-
don't see that.
We're two human beings,
Okay, that sounds weird. Don't say
we're
that.
peopling. You know,
That's
like,
better.
fuck, dude. Like,
We're peopling. Yeah.
you know, we were saying earlier, like, you know, my life has been interesting, but it hasn't been very peaceful.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, that's one thing that I get from talking to you, which I feel like a lot of people will say the same thing. You know, you bring a certain peace.
Stop. That's weird.
It's-
No, I mean, it's true, but this is where I'm awkward. I'm still learning to accept love and good energy. So
Right.
thank you for that.
Yeah, you're welcome.
But my brain's obviously slightly was like, this is weird.
Well, no, it's just like, it's
You're
just,
right.
you know, that's what being a friend is. Like,
Yes.
you know, you provide a place to be somebody's self, right? Like,
Yes.
my friends that I have in Michigan,
Mm-hmm.
I don't talk to them every day. I don't see them.
Yeah.
I haven't seen my friends in a year, and when I went up there, it's like no time passed.
That's how it was with me and Kayla. She was at a
Yeah.
different life stage than I was, but anytime her and I would talk on the phone, Snapchat, talk in person, it's like time never stopped.
Yeah.
And that was one thing that I always loved and appreciated about my friendship with her is no matter what season of life she was in, she still made it important to include me in her life as well as introduce me to the friends that she was friends with at that time so that I would always feel included in her life.
Mm-hmm.
And I will forever miss that.
Yeah. And that's something I said this to somebody. I said to my cousin, just in talking.
Mm-hmm.
And they were talking about, you know, how upset they were that somebody wasn't around and all that stuff. And I said, you know, this is the lesson in life that you need to appreciate the time you have.
Yes.
Some guy just stopped by here and I appreciated that 2-minute conversation we just had with him. And,
Yes.
you know,
Yeah.
right? You
Yeah.
appreciate the time you have with people.
Absolutely. And if anything, this past week has taught me that no matter what happens in life, you need to put in that effort, get over the fear or anxiety in your head, and just reach out to people. It does
Yeah.
not matter.
Who cares?
Get over yourself and reach out to them. If you think
Right.
about them, text them, call them, go see them,
Right.
because time is precious,
Yeah.
and you have no idea when
Right.
you will lose somebody.
It's probably a good thing we don't know.
It 100%.
Probably a good thing we don't know, you know?
100%.
Because then we would live our lives differently, and
We
you shouldn't
would.
do that. You shouldn't.
You're 100% right.
You should appreciate the time you have with anyone.
Yes. And I think that's why some people have told me in the past that it's weird how I word things. And I don't give a fuck.
Right. Who
I'm
cares?
going to word it the way that I do because I appreciate the hell out of somebody.
Right.
And if they can't appreciate my articulateness with words, then not that it falls on deaf ears, but like I'm still going to extend that grace and that love.
But it's also
because that's going to make an impact in your life, somebody's life somewhere.
I know we're having kind of a serious conversation, but like really, you shouldn't take life too seriously.
Correct.
You know.
You have to
What
roll
movie
with
is
the
that?
punches.
I can't remember the movie, but it's like you shouldn't take life too seriously. You'll never get out, or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's really serious. Like you really should not take life too seriously.
No.
Once again, we're living on the same shitty rock. We should probably all be nice to each other and
Correct.
kind
Correct.
and these things. But
Yes.
you know, like I don't get. We have 8 home games.
Mm-hmm.
But damn, those 8 home games, you bet your ass that the time that I get to spend with the amount of people I spend it with before a game
Yes.
has substance, has meaning, and there's meaningful conversation within the time span that we have.
Yes.
Right?
You have calculated out.
I have calculated scientifically where I need to be at all times.
Yes.
And I think Brandon for a lot, because Brandon helped with that tremendously
He
this
did.
year. If it wasn't for
Yeah.
Brandon, this year wouldn't have happened.
Correct. We love you, Brandon.
Yeah, my dude. a lot of people around
Yes.
this
Yes.
thing we call Cincinnati
Right.
Did.
Which we're excited to see a bunch of them at the Cincy Hat event.
Right.
I have no idea where I'm putting my tattoo. Somewhere. No. I don't know what you're thinking, but I don't know why. No, I don't know what you're thinking.
I'm not getting one.
I know. Oh, I know you're not getting one. I thought, yeah,
I will only ever have one
you'll get a temporary.
tattoo.
You can get a temporary one.
I've thought about it.
Yeah, you can get a temporary one.
I'll put it right here.
Oh God. Okay.
Flex. Maybe I'll get if like Ted's there. I'll
Oh, stop. Okay. You're just supposed to be there for moral support. Thanks.
yeah.
But you were saying the only place you're gonna get, the only tattoo you're gonna get.
Oh yeah, the only tattoo I'm ever going to get is when I get married.
That's fair.
I'm going to get my ring tattooed on.
Wedding ring.
Mainly
ring.
because I don't like wearing rings, but
Yeah.
also, I'm a man.
Okay.
Well, wait a minute, I said this earlier today. We went and had a great dinner for your birthday.
Yes.
We went to,
Shivers.
yes,
Rooftop.
sorry. Had a great dinner.
Yep.
And, and I was sitting there and I was like looking at the room, and it's a very sophisticated looking place, very nice. And I said, how many men in here do you think, we're in the middle of a city. How many men in here do you think were out working on something or doing something or working at a horse barn?
Hardworking. Yeah.
Hardworking. And now they're in here being sophisticated and sitting in a nice place. That's
classy.
being a man.
Yeah.
You're versatile.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I want to get a tattooed wedding ring on, because I don't know if you've ever seen that happen, but I don't want my wedding ring to,
Oh yeah, it's
yeah,
end up in
sorry, that's an engineering thing too.
Yeah.
When you work in
understandable.
manufacturing, I work
Oh,
on cars
yeah.
a lot. I work on all kinds of stuff. I don't want to deglove my hand. So
Yeah, I would rather you not lose a finger. I'm pretty sure your future wife doesn't want you to lose a finger
right,
either.
so I'd just rather
like,
get it tattooed on. The
Yeah.
only I asked my mom for permission. I was like, Mom,
Okay, weirdo.
sorry, I had to ask my mom.
I did not ask my parents for permission. I just kind of got my tattoos, and my mom was like, tried to quote scripture at me, and I was like, okay, Mom, I'm gonna rebuttal that.
That's okay.
And then my dad's like, they're cool.
I appreciate tattoos.
Yeah.
I think they're cool. I would
I
have
would hope
have
so.
tattoos. I may have one on my butt cheek, or maybe I don't.
I don't want to know.
Anyways,
Any women out there in Cincinnati, do you know?
No.
Send us an email.
That would be kind of funny. Though.
nattytalks.com@gmail.com.
What if somebody was like, "Bro, I know what it is. I know where it is. I know like this, and this." I'd be like,
Send a picture. Pixar.
I would. I would say
Pixar didn't happen.
Pixar didn't happen. Yeah. There's like security
I
footage of
don't.
me somewhere.
Oh God. Okay. I don't want to know. Please don't share.
Sorry, Radisson Hotel.
Stop sharing.
I don't know what I'm talking about. But come have some
Libations, coffee, drinks.
with us, and maybe
Food.
you will find out. Yeah.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Um,
But anyways, we will be excited to see a lot of you at that event.
yeah. I can't wait for that one.
That'll be a good one.
That's cool what our city's doing.
Yeah.
It's cool what Cincinnati did this year.
Yes.
They did a lot.
They did.
They did a lot.
I got one for my birthday. I got another hat for my birthday.
Heck yeah.
So
You got a
blue and white.
blue and white one.
Yeah.
I was surprised. I was like,
I was too when I opened it.
Oh.
I was like, okay. Mom's like, it's the only one they had. And I was like, I'll take it.
right. I mean, it's kind of cool. Like,
It is.
Kentucky's right down the road.
It is.
It's basketball season.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. God, I swear this place is haunted.
I mean, it could be.
I keep hearing noises over there.
There
man.
there's somebody over there that probably opened a cabinet or something.
I hope so.
I'm
It was
pretty,
just
yeah,
Morgan.
it was just Morgan.
Well, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know it's been a wild week.
Yeah, we took a little bit of a break.
Took a little bit of a break, not because of a picture that was posted, and
No, we both had stuff going on.
yep, had a lot of stuff going on. Life's really busy.
Life's been busy, unexpected things that happened.
Yeah,
So
I never planned on still being in this spot I am right now in life. So,
wasn't expecting to lose my high school best friend.
right, You never know what life's going to throw at you.
Absolutely.
Never know.
Yep.
It's okay.
It
It's
is.
not about, falling down. It's about how you get back up.
Exactly.
That's right. It'll
'Cause
happen.
the only way from rock bottom is up.
That's right. That's right. Had a horse run last.
Oh.
We said, well, next time
Yeah.
it's going to be better than this.
Exactly. Exactly. Yep.
Oh, well.
Absolutely right.
Who cares?
Yeah. It's
Who
all right.
cares? It's all learning experience.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
It's building character. It's building endurance. And if you're a person of faith, it helps you build your faith more and whatnot. So,
Mm-hmm.
or whatever you believe in.
Yep. There's a lot I could say on here. I am
know.
pumping the brakes a little.
Yeah. I mean, we're still new to this.
I also don't, let's be honest. People who don't know me probably think I'm fucking nuts. So
Yeah. I mean, I thought you were a little cuckoo when I first met you.
yeah, it's okay.
But then I learned as I've gotten to know you.
I'm not crazy.
No, you're not.
I just like to think.
Yes.
Right. I just think a lot.
You
I
do.
think
and
a lot
you,
about
you
a lot.
put a voice behind your thoughts.
Yep. Yep.
And a lot of people don't.
Yep. I will say this.
Mm-hmm.
Which over the course of time of us talking, we've been talking since March of last year.
Yes.
And when we met each other, like you said, you were like, "Oh, this guy's out there," which I kind of was.
I thought you were a cocky motherfucker.
Yeah, probably did.
And then I did some research, and then I was like, actually, he's telling the truth on all these things.
Yeah,
Oh.
it's all documented.
I know.
It's all documented. It's
I
all
know.
there.
I know, which I'm very thankful. It made it easy for me to do research.
Yeah, it's all there. I'm just very confident. I've been in a lot of places in this life. Like
You have.
Morgan said, I've had a very interesting life.
At 35.
Yeah,
You still got life to go.
hopefully.
You're not dying anytime
I know
soon.
I'm not dying. It's
Okay, I'm just going to put this out there. Please don't die on me. I literally just lost somebody.
I know. I don't plan on it.
Thank you.
You never know what's going to happen.
Don't put that
It's
into
better
the...
that we don't, remember?
Don't put that energy out there, please.
I'm not. But yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
You never know what's going to happen in this world.
Exactly.
You should just be prepared.
Yes, absolutely.
Which is why you should protect yourself.
Protect yourself. Tell people you love them.
Yeah. Yeah, tell people you love them.
Yep.
It's
Absolutely.
okay.
It
Love
is.
always wins.
It does.
Always.
It does. And it conquers all.
Yep. And I feel like that's a 4-letter word that's not said enough.
It's not.
Fuck, shit, and damn is.
Hell yeah.
Right. Yeah, just love people. Who cares? I love a lot of people. And there's a lot of people that love me.
Yep.
But it's not like I'm talking about like people in this
Right.
world that I just, that
Yeah.
you just know.
And there's different layers to love as well.
Yep. Yep. Just love everybody.
Different levels.
Because at this point, with you don't have much really to.
No.
No, you don't. You don't have much.
No.
Honestly, it's kind of great. I think we're all equal.
Yeah.
We're all very equal.
Yeah.
I've been here and I've been here.
Yeah.
I think the best part about it is that I said this to my friends in Detroit, and I hope you all are listening to this. If you're still watching, I hope you all are.
I don't know.
If they're not, who cares?
I was going to ask you when you got up what it was at, but...
I don't even know. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, exactly.
It's probably at 40 minutes,
Damn.
I think.
It doesn't matter.
Who cares?
Exactly.
I said, I lost my train of thought.
Detroit. You're saying to your friends up in Detroit.
I said, so we were talking about stuff and where our world is these days, and they were like, man, I can't even save any money right now. And I know how much money my friends make and stuff like that, And I said, you know what's funny? I was making a lot of money.
Yeah.
And I seemingly had life made.
You did.
I was utterly miserable,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I looked at life and said, okay, at the end of the month, there's always a little bit of month at the end of the money. And at the end of the month, I was negative even with the amount of money I was making. And I said, to get what you want, you have to sacrifice. And chose to just say, fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which I would rather say fuck it for that and say fuck it for other things, right? So
Yeah.
I told him, I said, what's funny is that you're working, you're paying more taxes than me, and you're utterly miserable, and you're going broke faster than me. Good job.
Yeah. To your friends up there? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, why be miserable?
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm not going to go back to work. I hate this actually. Like, I'm not a very lazy person.
No, you're not at all.
So, and
Not
this
at
is
all.
really testing my patience and testing me mentally, but
Yeah.
it's okay.
Yeah.
There will be a time when this will end.
Right.
This is just a season of life.
Exactly.
It's okay. And I kind of needed it anyways. I needed a break.
And like you said, it's like an arrow. It's got to be pulled back before it's released.
Yep.
It's always hardest before the
It
dawn.
always gets harder before it's going to get better.
Exactly. There
know.
is always a valley before you get to the mountaintop.
I said this the other day. I said this yesterday. I said, you know what? I'm kind of glad I'm having a bad day. Because that means that a better day's coming.
Yes.
Yep. And I feel like more people need to think like that.
Absolutely.
Like, it's okay to have a bad day.
Right.
Morgan just said it. He said, not everything that was in my life was good,
Correct.
but it was interesting.
Yes.
I'd rather live an interesting life than a
Right.
good life.
Don't think of it as like you're waiting for the other shoe to drop. Know that the other shoe is going to potentially fall, but don't focus on it.
Right. Just know that, it's about how you recover.
Exactly. And how you endure,
Figure out ways
how
to
you
recover
endure
better.
through it. Yes.
Figure out ways to recover better.
Yes.
Sorry.
Learn how to learn. No, I mean,
Life's
you're
not
right.
easy.
Yes. Learn how.
Life's not easy, so get a fucking helmet. I wouldn't got a helmet.
Okay. Yeah, okay. I was going to say also learn how to manage and regulate your emotions
Yeah.
because that plays a big factor into
Be
it.
strategic
Yes.
in everything
Yes.
that you do. Be
Yes.
strategic.
Yes. And if you don't understand what that means, then look it up.
Look it up, research it. Come have some coffee and
Come have a-
libations and things with us, and we'll talk about
food.
it.
Whatever.
Food? All right.
Coffee, food, libations.
Whatever. Just come down and sit down by the
Yeah,
river
just-
and
Come chat with us.
come chat with us. Why not? Let's
We
have a
got candy.
conversation. Huh?
I said we got candy.
You do? I don't
Well,
need
I
candy.
thought you had a van and I was bringing the candy.
I should live in a van down by the river. I live out of a bag right now.
I know.
This Kroger plastic bag era is totally mine.
Oh my God. Okay.
I have more than just a Kroger bag.
Yes, you are more than just a Kroger bag.
No, I said I have more than just a Kroger bag.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying you calling yourself a Kroger
My guitar
bag.
always goes with me, no matter where
This
I
is
go.
true.
Kieran, I played Creed the other day. You would have been proud of me. No, you wouldn't.
Oh, God, okay.
He's like, you stupid. I rocked out, though.
I know.
I rocked out. I haven't played guitar in so long. Felt good. Do
Good.
things that you enjoy and things that, you can back up,
Yeah.
right? Be easy on yourself.
Yes. Give yourself grace.
Yeah, man.
Give yourself understanding.
Don't think too hard about what's going on in this world.
Correct.
You're just going to eat yourself alive.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't
Just-
let guilt and shame eat you alive.
Yeah. Just don't do it.
And then that's someone who's preaching to the choir because I can give out grace like candy, but self grace is not something I have to practice that daily. So
Yeah.
you have to learn to love yourself because you can't pour from an empty cup, and two, you have to learn to love yourself, to love others. It's literally the golden rule: love others as you love yourself. But people forget that first part of love yourself. So
Yeah.
yeah. What are you doing?
Sorry. Don't care. Sorry.
Obviously,
I don't typically do this.
I can't use mine. It's being used.
You can use your hands. Sorry. I have to.
What am I?
Sorry. Give me a sec.
See, this is why I love fucking with him because it's just so much fun to mess with him. Because then he gets lost on his train of thought and then he gets all fumbled and it's quite entertaining. But he does it to me, so it's give and take and it's fair. Just making quick because I'll just sit here and ramble by myself and then that just makes me look like a crazy person.
I'm almost done.
So while you wait, just listen to the music. I don't know if you can hear it through the microphones or not, but it's quite lovely.
It's Frank Sinatra.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Okay. It's funny. I had to stay in this little town and outside of Chicago, and every morning I would go get breakfast, and it was on the hotel, the company. And anytime I hear Frank Sinatra now, I think of eating in the hotel restaurant, eating pancakes in the morning before I would go to work.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. I love Frank Sinatra.
Yeah. Good music.
Good music. No, I'm not going to say it.
Okay.
What we were talking about earlier. Or should I?
You're going to have to refresh my mind. We've talked about a lot. We have talked about a lot, my dear.
Music?
Oh, yeah. Let's not go down that rabbit hole.
Let's not go down that rabbit hole yet?
Let's not go
Okay.
that rabbit hole yet. We're already almost at probably an hour, so.
That's all right. Who cares? That's good. This is the longest one we've ever done.
This is.
It's like we're talking on the phone.
Yeah. Which
Just
means
like,
this is going to take forever to freaking upload.
who cares?
I know.
Just let it rock. Who cares? If it goes up tonight, goes up tomorrow.
That's my plan. I'd like to get some sleep.
You do have to work tomorrow.
I do.
All We can end it, I guess.
I mean, I'm working from home, so it's like not that big of a deal. Bag of a deal? Big of a deal.
Bag of dill pickles?
Oh, no. Okay.
That's what I thought you said. I was like,
No.
all right.
Not that big of a deal.
Yeah. We got big things coming this year.
We do.
We are going to definitely up our game of electronics. We're just doing this right now.
Yeah.
I do have things, we just need to,
We're just taking a slow ride. And that's
figuring
okay.
it out as we go.
Yes.
Maybe one day we'll do a live one.
Maybe.
I said I would love to do a live episode down there at the outside stage.
The outside pavilion for
Yeah.
Andrew Brady Center.
And I would love to bring people from, prominent people from Cincinnati up to talk and, give people a spotlight.
Yeah.
I think
Give them a
that'd be
chance
cool.
to use their voice.
I think that's when we'll do a live one.
Yeah, we could do
Other
that.
than that, nah.
Nah.
Although it would be cool to have people text in, and they're like, "Hey, dude,"
Yeah.
but that's okay.
Yeah.
Maybe one day.
Yeah. We got time.
We got time. We'll figure it out.
Yes, absolutely.
I don't
If you
know.
made it this far, we really appreciate you because I think, yeah, like you said,
honestly, after we post this,
yeah,
we should after we post this, if you are still watching to this point, please message us back, tweet back at it, whatever, people interact with this
give a
lot.
code word or something.
I thought you said a
Bag-
bag of dill pickles.
Yeah.
If you're still watching this,
Comment
reply,
or message.
comment, message a bag
Bag
of
of
dill
dill
pickles.
pickles.
There you go. We'll know.
That's how we'll know.
That's how we'll know. But yeah, appreciate everybody watching. Appreciate
Yes.
just, whatever. Just having a conversation.
Yeah, absolutely.
This city is awesome.
It
Oregon's
is.
great. This bar's great.
Yes.
It's a beautiful room. Please come in here and look at this.
Yes.
Just come in and look
Please
at it.
come. Please just come, enjoy it.
This is inside one of the most historical buildings in the city. So come in and look at it.
Hilton Netherland Plaza.
Yep, come look at it.
And we'll go to some other places. We'll go to some restaurants. We'll get some more people on.
Yep.
But it's
Get some more
It's kind of the
pictures.
slow season. It's cold.
It's cold, and I don't like doing things. I want to be outside.
We want to be outside.
And it's hard to find places they
That-
were very, very
yes.
Hospitable when we walked in here.
Yes.
They're like, hey, look,
like
we
the
did
section
this,
is
blah,
closed and
there's
they let us come
sit
over.
down,
Yes. So
It's hard. It's
It
hard to
is.
do this.
it is, but we have been super appreciative of every place that has given us a
Yeah.
place to sit and talk. So
Yeah,
because we've been
greatly
declined
appreciate
a
it.
couple places.
Right.
So,
I mean, this is a place of business.
yes.
And, I hope other places realize that we're not just trying to get, we're not just trying to sit. I hate
No.
people who do this, really.
Yeah.
Oh, let's make content. It's not my thing.
No, it's not.
We're not doing this.
No.
We're not doing this for our own,
Fruition,
popularity.
whatever, yeah.
We're doing this to show off the city. I mean, look at this.
Yes.
This is a beautiful room.
Mm-hmm.
It's a beautiful bar.
It is.
It has artistic.
Yes.
It's art all around. You
It
have
is.
the walls.
Everywhere.
You have the wood, the
Everywhere
cherry
you
wood.
look.
You have a bartender who doesn't even drink, who makes incredible drinks.
Yes.
This is art.
Yes.
This is a great thing in this city.
That is what
Come
Cincinnati
see
is
it.
beautiful for.
It's
Yes.
beautiful, beautiful city.
Absolutely.
Yeah, come down, sit at the bar, have a conversation with somebody from wherever the hell you said that person was from, but they were enjoying themselves.
Talk to a stranger.
Right. Talk to a stranger.
You
Just
never
talk
know.
to each other.
You never know what the coincidence might be
Right.
behind it.
All the wild conversations I've had in this life, just because I looked at somebody and said, "Hey, how are you?
Yeah.
What's going on?"
Yeah. You randomly texted me one day and was like, "Hey, I'm in town. Do you want to meet at a bar?"
town.
I
You
had
wanna get-
never met a stranger at a bar, let alone one. I'm a woman. Going
Right.
to meet someone I have met him before, but like actually hanging out. So my thought process was like, all right, something new. He shows up. He doesn't. I get a drink. I leave. It's a new experience for me.
Yep. Who cares?
Yep.
Just hang out, people.
Exactly.
Shit. We're all living and breathing on the same shitty rock.
We are. Just keep putting out good energy. Keep putting out love, because love always conquers.
Yeah. Love always wins.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
I think that's it. I'm gonna go over and get a picture of Morgan because he's my dude.
All right.
Um,
Thank you again for tuning in. If you stayed this long, tell us the secret word. And just
right.
remember, it is Cincinnati against the world, and we're at the helm.
I guess.